Hi everyone! In our previous tutorial, we covered the fundamental data types in R, including numeric, character, and logical. We also introduced factors. Today we're taking a step further by looking into data structures. We'll explore vectors, lists, matrices, data frames, and we'll revisit factors, because although they're commonly associated with data types, under the hood, they're actually data structures. In simple terms, a data structure is like a special way R organizes and holds information. Let's look at the simplest data structure, the vector. Vectors store elements of the same data type in a one-dimensional array. They are created using the C function. For example, vectors can be numeric, character, logical, and of other types. Vector elements can be accessed using square brackets. You can see the second element of the numeric vector 2.3 in the console. You can also store this element in a variable for further use. Note that in R, the first element of a vector, list, matrix, or any other indexed object is referenced with the index 1, not 0, as in some other programming languages. Unlike vectors, lists can contain different data types and even other lists. You can create a list using the list function. For example, let's create a simple list. This list contains 3 elements: a character element with the name name and value John, a numeric element with the name age and value 25, and a numeric vector element with the name scores and values 90, 85, and 92. To retrieve specific elements or subsets from a list based on their names or positions, you can use double square brackets or the $sign. A matrix is a two-dimensional data structure in R with rows and columns. It contains elements of the same data type, making it suitable for organizing and manipulating structured numeric data. Matrices can be created using the matrix function. Note that each element in the matrix is filled in sequentially from the vector, column by column. To access matrix elements located in the second row and third column of the matrix, use square brackets and specify both the row and column indices inside these square brackets. A data frame is a two-dimensional data structure in R that is similar to a table in a relational database or a spreadsheet. It can store different types of data and is a fundamental object for data analysis in R. They're commonly used to represent datasets in R, especially when dealing with structured and tabular data. You can create a data using the data.frame function, or you can import one from a data file. We will talk about importing data in the upcoming videos. Let's create a data frame using the data.frame function. This function takes named arguments where the names represent the column names of the data frame. So the resulting my data frame looks like this. Elements in a data frame are accessed similarly to matrices using row and column indices or column names. The variable age second person holds the age of the second person in the data frame, which is 30 in our case. Data frames in R support a variety of operations for data manipulation, exploration, and analysis, including indexing and subsetting, adding and removing columns, getting summary statistics, and many more. This topic deserves a dedicated tutorial, so stay tuned for more videos. Let's now revisit factors. Remember that factors represent a specific data type in R, which is distinct from numeric, character, or logical types. But factors are also a data structure because they organize and store data in a particular way. Internally, factors store data as integers. Each unique value or level in the factor is assigned an integer code. For example, if you have a factor with levels low, medium, and high, these might be internally stored as 1, 2, and 3 respectively. This integer coding is efficient in terms of storage, especially for large data sets. Vectors are typically created using the vector function. This function can convert a vector, usually character or integer, into a factor. For example, you can access various elements of a vector in various ways, but the easiest would be to use a logical condition, for example. In this tutorial, we've explored the essential data structures in R, covering vectors, lists, matrices, data frames, and factors, and how each structure offers unique ways to store and manipulate data. This is a good starting point for more detailed data analysis that we will do in the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching and happy coding with R!